Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ken1 here, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about, again, how to just get better at Clash Royale, how to just improve, and it's honestly quite simpler than most people think. Obviously, skill is kind of a relative term. You know, you can have a worse player beat a better player just on certain things that happen in the match, but overall, you can tell when a better player is a better player just by how they play, like with their placements and everything. So what a lot of people do is they only use one or two decks. Like that is I'm talking most people in mid ladder. Like a lot of people in mid ladder will use the same deck, same two decks because they're trying to max out a deck. What people don't understand is you need to use other decks. You need to use other decks, different archetypes, to see how the game works, just get a feel for it, and then when you go against it, you'll know how to beat it. Like let's say you play Expo a lot. When you play Expo with another deck, you will know how to beat it because you've played Expo so much. So like for instance, this deck you can see behind me is a really quick, fast cycle deck. This would be considered like a high skill deck. Maybe not, you know, some people would say with like Rocket and Goblin Joe wouldn't be a high skill deck, but this is a decently high skill deck. I'm going in a grand challenge. I've never used this deck before, and I'm just going to try to play the best of my ability. There's some cards I don't use a lot in here, like Bomber, Goblin Drill, and Bandit, but we're just going to go in and, you know, see what we can do. And overall, it's just gonna, like, I promise if you go into challenges, like classic challenges, and do different decks, you'll see improvements. So yeah, let's just jump into this. Like using different decks, like I used to use the same deck, you know, every single game, and I started using other decks and I really got a lot better. Like I jumped like 1,000 trophies, and most people, like I said, just don't do that. Most people I know use the same decks because, you know, it is hard to max decks in Clash Royale. But the thing about classic challenges is you don't have to max anything. You can use whatever you want. You can use champions. That's why I like it. And I hope, okay, I was hoping that would not dash my tower, and it did not. We're just gonna Bandit in front of this, protect the Bomber a little bit, so he's gonna Barbaro. That's still gonna, oh, that was well played on his part. I'll give him that. Okay, another Fire Spirit. Okay, that was pretty cleanly defended. So we're just gonna go Drill left. I want to see, okay, he's got Golem. So, good thing we do have Inferno. Inferno is literally one of the beefiest buildings in the entire game. But I'm guessing he does have Lightning, so he's just going to let that go on the left. That, I don't think he knows how much damage that is. Like, that's like a rocket and a couple of logs away now. So let's see, I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, that's not too good, but I'm still thinking we just need to kill this cannon cart. Okay, we killed the cannon cart. Okay, that's really unfortunate. If I would have put the Inferno one tile down, we wouldn't have lost the tower there. And that's just what I'm saying with that. Like, I never use the Inferno tower. I always use Tesla and Cannon. And I knew he had an Electric Dragon, so I should have put it one tile down so then the Electric Dragon wouldn't have targeted. So that's my bad. That's just where, like, you find the mistakes that you do, and then you approve on it. I don't use Inferno Tower much, so I didn't know that, and that's really unfortunate that Golden Knight just locked on my tower. But, like, I didn't know that placement, so next time, I'm going to know that placement, and it's going to be a lot different. So, that is just one helpful thing, you know, when you're using new decks, different decks. You just got to know that you're not going to be insane with them at first, but you can always improve, you know what I'm saying, like. So next time, so I'm guessing he's gonna go, yeah. We're just gonna rocket this. It might seem aggressive, but I promise you, yeah, this is gonna kill. We just need to keep this Inferno alive. Kill this cannon cart. Yeah, Bomber's still alive. We're gonna go Goblin Drill. Hopefully this takes tower. I don't have to spell. Okay, that actually did take tower. So we're actually back in this. We're still at a disadvantage here because he's probably going to go like Golem or something. Maybe not. Okay, yeah. We're just going to go Drill. I want to force something out. We're probably going to have to rocket on the... So, actually, what we're going to do is... I know he's probably going to go E-Drag right here. Actually, no, he didn't. Oh! That is... Wow, I'm bad. But I think this actually can still work out. This might still be able to work out, actually. Okay. Nice pull, nice pull. Okay, that actually, I don't know how we defended that so cleanly. I messed up with that rocket. I did not think that it was, I did not think it was going to do that. Okay, this might just be game, though. This baby dragon is giving me a lot of trouble right now. He's playing this really well. Like I said, it was a little hard to come back after the first, you know, the first instance where the Electro Dragon, you know, he did take my tower. And he's got Barb Barrel, which kind of sucks. But we actually might be able to do something. I'm just going to keep throwing drills at him. I'm going to do a high Inferno just to force out something. He's probably going to have to go E-Drag or something. Okay, we're just going to keep throwing drills at him. You know, we can cycle so fast now. Okay, that's game. I had to overcommit in the right side with my Goblin Drill, so he ended up taking the tower. Those dragons are just tough. He did really good job with spacing out his dragons. If you watch him, he never put his baby dragon in E-Dragon because he knew I had Rocket. So this was a really good player. And like I said, I feel like if we redid that, I definitely could win just by the first push that he took my tower. So yeah, let's go into the next one. Like I said, like, one way you're going to get better is looking at why you lost. You know, it's not always because of matchup or something like that. You know, you can, most of the time, point out, like, why you lost. And, you know, last match, I probably lost because I kind of suck. But also, because of the first push of the game, I knew he probably had E-Dragon, but I didn't know 100% sure, and I lost on that prediction. I definitely took an L on that one. So this is kind of bad. We're actually going to have to Inferno here. Good thing that locks onto the baby dragon. Good thing we have Bomber. And then we can also just log all this away. Please don't freeze. Okay, that would be so scary if he would have just froze right there. Freeze is one of those cards that it's just like, you don't see it coming until it happens. And then you're just like, wow. Okay, so we're going to be going against Splash Yard. This is not the best matchup, I would say. Just because he has so much splash defense. Okay, he did just use his Skelly King though, so we're gonna go in right here. Okay, used his Barb Barrel early. I don't know why. So we're gonna wait for this to lock on. Yep, that's gonna be pretty good. I'm still scared of the freeze though. Okay, we're gonna log right here. Okay, I think that was actually pretty clean. Yeah, that was pretty clean. I think we only took like 200 damage there, something. Designer thinking he can get us with the Skelly King. No, we know how to defend it. You know why? Because we just used Skelly King, so we know how to defend it. You know, I'm going to say that now and just get annihilated by it. The Skelly King is scary no matter what you have. If you have Valkyrie, that's the only card that I would say. Okay, that was a very aggressive poison, so we're actually going to go... Oh, okay, that... Please hit that. No, we actually did force out a Tombstone, though, and that's a lot of damage, so that is really good. Like, I don't know why he went in with that poison. That was just really aggressive for no reason. And, again, he's not using his Skelly King against my drills, so we're just going to keep going in with drills. There's no point to not go in with drills. That's his best counter to drill. But this is going to get a little scary here. I'm actually just going to rocket this. Yeah, that was a pretty good rocket. That's why rocket is just... If you have rocket and you know how to use rocket, we just took out like 12 elixir of his push with a rocket. And yeah, look at that. He got absolutely no damage. Now we got a counter push. And this guy pretty much, I think, just gave up. Yeah, he knows it's good game. That's actually kind of a rough matchup for us. He just played that really bad. If he saved his Skelly King for my Goblin Drill, he literally probably would have won the game. So, like, again, you see... his mistakes, like against Goblin Drill, you need your tank every time for the Goblin Drill. So yeah, that's how you beat that matchup. Let's go on the next one. So into the last one here against Raphi Moist Maja Monkeys. That sounds familiar. Where's Raja Monkeys or Maja Monkeys? Something like that. I don't know. Okay, so we're just gonna go Bomber in the back here. See what he's gonna do. Okay, I'm guessing he might have a heavy deck since he hasn't played anything yet. This is a little aggressive, but Okay, so he's got recruits. This is where Inferno Tower kind of sucks, though. Bomber, though, on the other hand, oh my gosh, Bomber is going to eat. Bomber is going to eat in this matchup. So I don't think I have to do anything more for that, and I can have this target on the Fire Spirit. Doesn't even need it. And then this Bandit, look at this, he's still going to have to counter this. The Bandit is one of those sneaky cards. I mean, just look at the... That's 600, 700 damage just for like a quarter of a health Bandit. Bandit's one of my most hated cards. I hate the Bandit. I hate going against this deck, to be honest. We actually are gonna get a nice rocket right here, and I'm gonna give him the emo. That was a juicy rocket right there. If you can get rockets like that, always go for him. Now he's probably not gonna do that again. I think he just learned his lesson to not do that again. Or maybe not. I mean, the last guy didn't learn his lesson to not use a Skelly King on my Goblin Drill every single time. Okay, so I don't even know what to do right now. We're just gonna log. I'm just gonna try to cycle as many logs. I mean, Inferno just to distract, because Inferno is not really gonna do much. I also want to just cycle as many bombers as possible, because that's how we're gonna kind of win this. I remember when Bomber was one of my favorite cards in the game. Oh, he's gonna have to use his ability. Yeah, that's I was about to say, we just had to force out his ability, which is good. We're just going to log this. Yeah, no damage. And now we can just kind of defend and rocket cycle if we need to. That's the, like, beautiful thing. I hate getting rocket cycled, but, I mean, at the same time, if you defend perfectly every time, then, yeah, you can just pretty much just rocket... Why can't I speak? Rocket cycle them to death. We're just going to Inferno... Oh, I think I mistimed that. It's going to shoot my Bomber. Yeah, that's actually going to hit my... No, it's not going to hit my tower. We're just going to go with another drill. I think he's going to recruits in the back. I don't know why he... This is a weird deck. He has knights. He has knight with recruit. He has musketeer. This is definitely a weird deck. So, like, when you go against weird decks like this, sometimes you won't always know how to beat it, but just see what works for you. A lot of times you can just kind of see what's working for you. Okay, this is a little tricky right here, but we actually, yeah, that was a clean defense. But now this mortar I think is gonna lock on, or maybe I got it in time. Oh, that was a beautiful log. That was, I did not think he was gonna put skeletons. That's GG's. And yeah, again, just seeing what works. You know, Bomber log. You don't gotta be overly complicated. He has royal recruits. I have splash damage. It was such an easy win. So yeah, just sometimes. Especially if you know the matchup and you know how to beat it, just do that, and I promise you, you will win if you don't make any mistakes, which is not possible all the time, but most of the time you can win doing that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more videos like this, so as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great rest of your day.